great day because I am learning how to use my camera finally. I've only had it for like over a year and I'm finally figuring out some details about it. But hey, welcome to my channel. I know it has been a minute since I have been on here, but I'm back and I am going to be consistent. I think you've heard this story before, but I promise I'm going to really try hard this time. So my goal is to post a video a week. All right? So hold me accountable. Ask me about it. All right, so today's video, I'm going to talk about my top 5 things I must have when I'm traveling. Must have on hand and pretty much use them on every trip, no matter how short it is. Mostly when I'm commuting or traveling for fun, but I do also like to have them when I am working as well. Don't always get to use them, but I like to have them on hand. And I will wrap this up with one top tip for passengers. So here we go. Let's get started. All right, so here we go with my top 5 things that I must have when I travel. Number 1, in no particular order, I'm just going to grab the first one I see, a reusable water bottle. If you do not carry a reusable water bottle when you travel, I highly recommend that you start. First of all, if you are going through regular security, you cannot take any liquids over 3 ounces, so you would have to dump any other water bottle that you have, which, why? So you're going to bring in a full water bottle, dump it, and you're going to throw it away. Or you could dump it and use that bottle, obviously. But anyway, I bring this wherever I go, and which is nice because obviously it's refillable. It is insulated, so it keeps stuff cold. And the great thing is you always have something to drink, because often, especially when you're traveling during times of weather, which is winter right now, turbulence happens. Lots of things happen where you're not going to get a drink. The cabin crew is not going to be able to serve you because it is not safe to get up and pull out all the stuff, the carts, the trays, the cans of soda, whatever. So you might not get served a drink, but you will have something to drink, so you will not be dehydrated. And also, you want to stay hydrated when you're flying because it can be very dehydrating. So, number 1, refillable water bottle. Number 2, headphones. Always want to have headphones. More than once I've seen people on airplanes trying to watch their, excuse me, I have a hair attacking me. More than once I've seen passengers, my hair. More than once I've seen passengers try to watch a movie or listen to something without headphones. Number 1, you can't turn it up loud enough to actually hear it, especially if you end up sitting next to the wing where the engine is. It's very loud. And number 2, no one else wants to hear what you're watching or listening to. Nobody. And with kids too. Bring headphones for your kids. They're going to be looking at their tablets. They're going to be playing a game. You want to have the sound in their ears, not everyone else's. Some people are trying to sleep. Some people are trying to work. Nobody wants to hear Dora the Explorer or whatever the heck. So headphones, I got these little guys, $10 at Walmart. They're Bluetooth. They keep a charge really well. I know they're not fancy noise canceling or whatever, but they work. And hi, $10. So budget headphones. All right. So considering you're going to be watching or listening to something with your headphones, you're going to need a device. Almost everybody has some kind of cell phone nowadays that you can watch items on. So watching on a device here or here, you usually can watch stuff that they provide on the plane. If they have the screens, obviously you don't need these, but sometimes the screens don't work. Sometimes the Wi-Fi doesn't work. I highly recommend bringing your own tablet or phone and download some things that you want to listen to or want to watch. That way you don't have to rely on what the plane provides or may not be able to provide for you. Your TV screen on the back of your seat may be broken. I've had that happen. So I always download some shows, download some podcasts. I'm ready to go. All right, that is number 3. Number 4 is a battery pack. So I always bring my battery pack, and this has been invaluable. Sometimes I just get so busy and I'm doing stuff and I don't realize my phone needs a charge. So I always have my battery pack. It has ports for USBs and then also for just regular, my charger without the USB. Usually everybody has a cord to charge their phone, so just make sure you have a cord. You might want to have a spare one, and have this on hand. Southwest Airlines doesn't have plug-ins on their airplanes, so more than once I've let passengers borrow my battery pack because their phones are dead. And so battery pack, always have a battery pack. Okay, so that is number 4. Last but not least, I don't use this as much because I'm not commuting as far, but neck pillow. This is an inflatable neck pillow. I got this in the airport one time. I had been carrying a regular neck pillow, you know, with the little foamy stuff inside, but it was kind of getting to be a pain to just like lug it around. It didn't fit in my suitcase and it was getting a little dirty. So I got this inflatable one, which is super awesome because when I'm done at the end of the trip, I just deflate it and then I can fold it and roll it up super tiny and just stuff it in my bag. Super nice to have. And it is really nice when you're on a longer flight. Maybe you end up sitting in the middle seat, which I used to end up sitting in the middle seat all the time and have my neck like this. So now I have my neck pillow so I can have a little comfy nap. And like I said, I don't use it as much now that I'm not commuting as far, but it is nice to have on hand just in case you need it to relax. So those are my 5 things: water bottle, headphones, device to watch or listen to something, a battery pack, and a neck pillow. Obviously there are many other things that you could take and might want to use. I know people bring blankets and all that kind of good stuff. I, on the other hand, I do bring a blanket, but I usually don't pull it out on the plane. I usually dress warmly enough. So, all right, so this brings me to my number 1 helpful travel tip, especially because boarding the plane can be very stressful. I realize that because everybody's kind of like, we want to get going, we want to leave, we want to get our stuff put away. So I recommend all these 5 things. Have your little under the seat bag. So don't put everything overhead. I know it's kind of a pain to have a bag down at your feet sometimes, but try to have a small bag that you keep stuff at your feet. That way you can have all your little things in that. Plop that on the seat, throw your carry-on up in the overhead bin, and sit down. You're out of the way. Everyone else can sit down and you can get on the road. So that's my travel tip. 5 things to take with you, and make sure you have them somewhere super accessible so that you're not that person standing up in the aisle digging around in your suitcase when everyone's like, hey, hello, we'd like to sit down too. So that is my travel tips for the day. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday season, and I will see you on the next episode. Have a great day.